All right, that was essentially the same message they just came off with. Never seems to fail. You know, I can stream what? If I can stream 3 hours a week, during those 3 hours, that's when everybody decides to call the house. That's when something ends up going on. But well, what are we gonna do? Weather is the weather. It was your mom's PC and had to use AOL. Oh yes, I remember AOL. Yes, good times indeed. I remember the AOL message boards, I think, at the time. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Also going to give some TK love to... Oh, why? Thank you, Sunrose. Thank you. Twitch Kittens. Yes, indeed, Twitch Kittens. Awesome streaming community we got here, which I wish I could spend more time. In fact, I just put into the team chat in Discords, like, I wish I had more time to do something with Twitch Kittens and support everybody, but it's just, oh my god, the time is not. But yeah, good old, alright, good. Yeah, good old AOL. Yeah, in fact, that's I think on my website, I think I still have up. I ported over some of the classic message boards, message board debates I had about the millennium back in 98, 99. Those were good times. Good times. Let me see here. All right, so I lower taxes on residential to hopefully bring back a residential demand here too. It's gonna be a little, well, it's been 5 years already, 5.5 years. So hopefully this will straighten out a bit here. Unfortunately, the one thing with SimCity 2000 is really simplified demand RCI into demands here. So no matter what you do, I mean, certainly some things would affect them, like taxes and stuff like that. But you go into these lulls like this. Born in '98. Wow, wow. Born when Windows 98 made its debut. Really, a little bit older than that. I am. I predate Windows. I go back to the old, yeah, youngster. I go back to them good old DOS days. I do have a DOS virtual machine. I think I have a DOS virtual machine on one of my machines too. At one point, I was going to try to make it a goal to virtualize every operating system up to Windows Vista. Actually, well, I even have Windows 7 virtual machines that I built from scratch. I got one on this machine and one on another machine. 20 this year. Yes, indeed you are. The big 2-0. The big 2-0. But yeah, that was sort of my goal, to have at least to have just to play around with and sort of learn, even though just for my own sake of learning. You know, the various ins and outs. Since again, you know, as I was talking to Taz earlier about my cats, I had done the computertraining.com, and then it became computertraining.edu, the edu domain. Those 6-month courses before the owners ended up robbing the company blind, and it went under. Alright, so we're still losing a little bit of money, but not as much as we were before. We did legalize the gambling. Let me bump up taxes on industry again. Yeah, try finding a good job when you're almost 35. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I was fortunate that, you know, it sounded like a good deal at the time, which of course, you know, turned out not to really be that good of a deal. So it looks like I might be using some bus stations here. But yeah, I was fortunate. Yeah, traffic's really heavy here. It's fortunate that you know, as part of that program, they did help you get placed in your initial tech job, which turned out pretty well. You know, I was there for 4 years before I got the axe because of some stuff with the government, actually, because what they did, the company I work for did a lot of Department of Defense contracting stuff. So at the time when you back in, I guess this is 2013 now, when we went through all that toll nonsense in the United States government here with the sequestration and stuff, and they cut back on the government contracts. Of course, I was still the relative newbie then, comparatively speaking to everybody else who works on the government contracts in the company. So I got the axe on that, and yeah, by then, the school I went to was kaput, so I couldn't go back to them to find something else. So I ended up going back to my old retail job. So I was fortunate in that I didn't burn any bridges throughout my career. So I always made sure I had something to fall back on just in case. So I was fortunate in that. Yeah, see, traffic is definitely some issues here. Train carriage number 2. And finding a job is still a pain in the butt. Yeah, that is. Yeah, I guess that's no matter where you're at, really. But yeah, here in the U.S., it ain't. Especially for college graduates nowadays. Yeah, it's kind of tough here. So I think what I need to do is I don't even think I have. I don't think I've got the bus station unlocked yet. Yeah, we still haven't helped any of that. So I think what I'm going to want to do here. I'm going to have to check crime rate and all that stuff too anyway. But what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to throw some bus stations down now. I've got a better feel here for a traffic situation. So we're going to want a bus station here. I designed guns and so, just don't even go to college yet. Aha! Yeah, sometimes I wonder anymore whether college is even worth it at this point, considering how much college costs anymore. Whether it's even worth the cost. So we sort of want to hit a bus station. Let me do this for a moment here. Yeah, see, I can adjust the different tax rates here for city industry. I gotta remember that. What I want to do though is get rid of our buildings. Here we go. So let me pause for a moment. Oh yes, that's right. Taz works at a shooting range, if I recall correctly. So we've got some traffic here we need to alleviate. So we want to throw a bus station down here. Since the 6th grade, nice. Yeah, guns were never really my thing. I was more into the swords, the medieval armor. Was always my my interest. So the medieval arms and armor, I always had a hankering for. So we'll want something on that. Yeah, so we can throw bus stations down here. We'll definitely want some bus stations around this stretch. Yeah, look at that. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do some bulldozing here. We definitely want some bus stations around here. Let me see, do I even have... You see, I've got subway there, subway there. I don't have subway here. So I don't have access to subway yet, do I? No, not yet. So let's go ahead and do subways too. Medieval things as well. I love anything weapon-wise. Ah, nice. Yeah, I have. Yeah, with my 2 kids, we have to watch. I've got my replica swords and all that kind of stuff down in the cellar, hanging up. Got some. What is it? Some maces. What else I got down there? What are they? The flails. Yes. my rack of swords, which I'll bust them out every Halloween. I'll get dressed up in Halloween, wander around with a sword, a couple of daggers. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's save where we're at for right now. Let me. See, I'm not sure if I can edit this city while I've got it in the game itself. So we're going to, let me just load up another city here. Oh yes, our Extra Life Island. Oh, there's a couple of arcologies there. There's each of the arcologies. I did this for the stream team streams I did before the end of the year. My boot knife is part of my education. A longbow, a hunting bow, and also have Karen bits and boot knife. Nice. Yeah, I always wanted to get into archery. And I know the Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair, which is actually near Hershey Park, only a couple of hours away from me. They had a guy who specialized in the longbow and stuff like that, and actually custom made longbows, but I never everyday carry. Ah, okay. Nice. But yeah, we haven't been back to the Renaissance Fair in years, so never had the opportunity to get a bow, a long bow, which that's one of the things I'd surely love to be able to take up if I had the time and the money. All right, so let's go ahead and load this city here. No, we don't need to save the blank city. What I need to do is, I should rename this because this is actually Tantinidess. Not Trinitaria. There we go. So we'll upload Tantinidess here. Due to legal issues, not allowed to carry it on my belt. So I literally, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, sort of like our gun carry laws here that we have in the United States. Each state has a different gun carry law. All right. Oh, good. So I even have traffic to see here, so I can see precisely where I want some of this. So we want the bus station here. The problem is the bus station isn't going. We've got this part of the road here, so that's going to be a bit of a problem. Let me, oh, hold on. Let's get back here. So the bus station will work beautifully there, but I've got this bit here, and the terraform would destroy most of everything that's right here. Look at that. I do have I think as long as the bus station is within 3 tiles, it should function. Because it's technically a dagger, I can't have it within arm's reach. So I have to have it if I really... Right, okay, yeah. Yeah, that kind of makes sense, yeah. Not that, I mean, technically speaking, not that it really makes a difference, right? But, except in the matter of moments where it takes the extra half second to second to reach down to your boot to grab it, is not good for you in case you need to defend yourself, obviously. And if it's somebody who wants to do some harm, that extra second, half second ain't going to do much to prevent that now, is it? But the wonderful laws that we have from our wonderful lawmakers. All right. Object group kit. Oh, hand to hand. Well, that's yeah. If you can do hand to hand, that's always a good thing. I want transportation. Yeah, me, I am not, I couldn't defend myself if I tried, probably. All right, so bus station. This is bus station, right? Yep. I could, I could always do the bus station here. I think. You can't go there. I mean, it could go here because it's within that tile. A little strange about knives. A folding knife that is blocked when opened is prohibited. A dagger is no problem. Where's the yeah, exactly. So all these things, there's actually, there seems to be no rational thought to any of it. All right, let me do this then. Let's put the bus station here. Oops. So I just have, okay. All right, so let's go ahead and bulldoze this stuff here. Because what I want to do, we'll throw the bus station here. That way we can get as close to that intersection as possible. Guess I didn't need to bulldoze that. Oh well. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh, it looks like some of the back ends are forming here, but some of the back end is it won't form because there is they're a tile away from the road. Trying to remember why I would have done that, but I don't know why. I guess maybe for pollution's sake. While committing a robbery, the criminal cannot wear body armor. Yeah, I'm sure they'll all keep that in mind, won't they? I don't think, because yep, that's a problem. So I'm not going to be able to put it there where I really would like it, but I could put it here. So we'll put the bus station there. Now we're going to have to run power to this bus station, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Alright, now I do have, okay, so yeah, alright, so we got the subway working there. In other states, you aren't allowed to go fishing on the back of a giraffe. Yeah. That's almost like the New Jersey runny egg law from a couple decades ago. You cannot order, and restaurants cannot serve eggs that aren't fully cooked. You can no longer have sunny side up. Yeah, that was brilliant. Your intruders have more rights than the homeowner. Yeah. When someone intrudes your house, you need to go to the furthest place from the point of entry. When the intruder opens the door of that room, we cannot defend ourselves legally. He must attack us before we may defend ourselves with a similar or smaller weapon than the one the intruder has. Jesus. That sounds like a typical American policy there, to be honest with you. I'm sure we have something like that. Feeding time here. All right, Taz, enjoy your, at this point it would be, I guess it would be your dinner, wouldn't it? Yes, sirree. Oh my God, yeah, it's almost time for us to head into Planet Coaster soon in about 20 minutes or so. I felt like I really haven't really done too much here yet. We're just using today to get our feet wet here and see what we're going to do. Oh, okay, you're in Ohio. Aha. So, yes. Yeah, I'm out here outside of Philly in Pennsylvania. And, yeah, Taz is from good old Belgium. Yeah, New Jersey had some Pretty interesting laws, to say the least. So I got the train station there, the subway station. So it's like along this stretch here, this stretch here. See, unfortunately, unless I do something here. Let's see. All right, so I am definitely going to want a bus station here in this corner. So we're going to bulldoze this. So bus station will most certainly go there. Now, bus station here. It's going to either have to go here, here. You know, I suppose it could work here. Here I only have to delete bulldoze that one square, depending on what is actually built through. Here I would have to do 2. Here I would have to do 2. But I think we'll do it here because there's going to be another one down along the stretch anyway. So let's go ahead and bulldoze this. So let's go ahead, bus station here. This is a subway and rail depot here. Someone breaks into my house, I have every right to warn them. Then I'm allowed to shoot. Yeah, so in the United States, we actually, we do have some better self-defense policies there. In that case, we can shoot regardless of how the criminal is armed. If we fear our lives or our family lives are in imminent danger. Yeah, I'm going to need, I'm trying to see where I want to place this next bus station here. You know what? Well, we've got abandons right here, so you know what? Let's see, let's see, we got an abandoned here too, but I want something more. Ah, you know what? Perfect, right there. That's abandoned. All right, so let's bulldoze that guy. Boom. Clean up the rubble. Gotta remember, we got clean up rubble here, so good. We'll throw you there. I'm trying to debate whether I should have another one here, but that one, I mean, I would think that one would be close enough, but you never know sometimes with the simulation here. Now, I think I'm definitely going to want one here. Yep, so let's go ahead and do that. So we'll have another bus station here. So we got some heavy traffic here too, but I can throw a bus station back here, can't I? Got myself all twisted around. Where am I coming from here? Okay, that was the bus station there, right? Right, yeah, that's the bus station, right? Yes. All right, bus station. All right. Bus station. Okay, so this is where we were initially. All right. The view. All right, so let's go ahead, and I think we will throw. We can throw a bus station right down here, can't we? So let's go ahead and do that. So right, we've got the bus station here now. I think we've got one here. So now we've got the one train. That's abandoned. So we've got, what do we have there? That's the church. All right, there it is. That's the one I just placed right there. Okay. So maybe bus station down here. Bus station there, and I'm thinking maybe a bus station. So we've got that one there. So maybe right here in this corner. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so we have our public transportation. Alright. Alright, so that throws in some bus stations at critical points, I think, here. So let's go ahead and see how this does us. Yes. No need. Boom. Alright, so let's go ahead and load up. Tantinidess. Okay. Speed. Pause. So let's go ahead turtle speed here for the moment. And see how that works. Alright, good. So we got high residential, high commercial, high industrial, but low residential. So we still don't have people moving into our city here, which could be a problem. Alright, so let's see. We're still losing cash here, so I've got to do something here. Is that really going to help? That's the question. So we need to make up about $500 here. Well, industry hasn't been hit that hard yet by my raising of taxes. So I go commercial here a bit. So that brings us down to 394. Definitely don't want a bond. Sales tax. See, if I do sales tax, yeah, it's not really going to help you. I don't want to do sales tax yet. And everything else is actually costs us money, so I can't do anything yet in that regard. The only other thing I could do is knock down some expenses here, but we're almost there. I mean, if we need people moving in. I mean, that's really the difference, is how many people we got moving in. So what I need to do, I didn't want to do, is I gotta remember how to get back into the individual taxes on industry. Right, so we got Lister, Avon, Cat's Corner. What do you know, Little Rouge? You know, where am I at here, by the way? Am I near? I'll get. You know what? So I can make some neighbor connections, which might help. I'm trying to think if I can do neighbor connections here and sell power. I think I can do that. Sell power and water and stuff. if I remember right. The neighbor connections work here too. I don't think that was just introduced with SimCity 3000, so we may do that. So that's our population. Health. The life expectancy of our workforce is only age 58. Education. Resident age, so in between 20 and 50. The education workforce is 84. I forget what some of these numbers mean, but I think as long as we're around there, we're pretty decent right now. So the population right now, the workforce is about 65% of our population. Okay. I wanted to see here. So what we got here? See size. Let's see pollution. Crime. Crime's still pretty good. Education. Right. So just a graph sort of thing there. Unemployment dropping, which is good. I want to see where's our overlays here though. Here we go. City industry. Ratios. Tourism. Steel mining, textile. So maybe if I beef up aerospace, automotive, electronics. See, we want clean industry to come in, if at all possible. So let's adjust the tax rate a bit on that. Construction, we like construction a bit, so let's lower the tax rate on that. The chemical and the steel and the mining, I think we might want to bump up a bit here. And that's the petrochemical, let's go 10% on that. So we'll see how that goes. Demand, of course, yep, okay. So we'll see how that helps us anyway. Alright, alright, good demand. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. Raising the taxes on commercials gonna do a number here. Let's get llama speed, thank you. See how our traffic's looking now. Oh yeah, okay. Alright, we're getting there. Okay, we're getting there. Just gotta wait it out. A couple more years we ought to start being in the black here. So how did that, okay, so that dropped industry down to 7 now. My changes there. Okay. I've got to promote some growth here though. So what I can do, oh, nope. Budget. So I can do overall industry. So let's drop that down. Let's bump up overall industry back to 10 here. And we'll drop that down to 5. That'll hopefully encourage people to come in. So yeah, there we go. So yeah, that sort of evens everything else out there. All right. Well, you've got the clouds, but it looks like we should be okay. That looks like, yeah, it looks like the bus stations have helped with traffic quite a bit here. All right, so that helped. We just gotta get people moving into our city now. Oh, that's gotta be our zoo. Where's our zoo at? I forget where the zoo's at. Oh, there's the zoo right here. There's our zoo. Zoom in on the zoo. Our pixelated zoo. And then we got a park right next to the zoo. Hospital right there in case anybody gets eaten or mauled by a lion. We got the hospital right there. Okay, good. That's what I like to see. Abandoned buildings becoming fresh and new once again. Okay, so let me save where we're at here. Go back to turtle speed here while we save it. Save. Whew. There we go. Okay. Train stuck. Interesting. Trying to think if I want to make a neighbor connection now. Let's see. We still got a few more minutes before we turn things over to Planet Coaster. I think that's the thing here. The train. See, I think maybe my reasoning was the train there should encourage development here, but I guess it's not the rail. We would need a rail depot or something there, wouldn't we? That's why I wanted to look at the graphs here. I know there's. Where are the overlays here? That's underground. I guess where there was back to losing money in. So people are leaving. People are leaving. I might not have a choice. I don't want to get any higher than 10 because that definitely does negatively impact that industry. So we're just going to have to leave it go for now. Let's make a neighbor connection on each side here. So let's go ahead and do that. Yes. Lister. We'll connect here. Yes. So that might help with at least the tourism industry. Let me see what we've got. So can I do power? Yeah, see, we don't do the power connections here, do we? There we go. So we got a rail connection there too. So that works. That works out. All right. Okay. See what I want to do. Let me see if I can find. There should be, if I recall correctly. So tax rates, ratios. We got some media coming in now. That's good. Of course, the higher educated our populace, the more of those. Here we go. All right. The one I didn't click. All right, structures, zones. All right, so what we want to see here, land value. Now, the darker the gray, the higher the land value, if I recall correctly. Okay. So that's our density. The darker, the more dense, the rate of growth. Green, positive, red, negative. Yeah, see that there is the problem with showing city window. So that can actually show me there. Let's go ahead back to our or in this case blue. So the darker the blue, the more density there is, the rate of growth. Yeah, I know. Positive, negative. All right, crime, that's what we want to see here. So yeah, we got some crime over here.
Can I get mine now?
Did you finish your waffles?
No.
Then no, you cannot have a snack. I told you, you get nothing until your waffles are done. It's already almost lunchtime. We'll be cooking lunch soon. All right, police power. All right, so yes, we have no police presence out there, so that could be an issue. Which means, of course, that's going to be more expenses there. Police departments, police power. Wow, we really have a whole heck of a lot of police coverage when you think about it here. Firepower, same thing with firepower. Fire departments, we only got 4 of them. Schools, colleges. That could be a problem. Water supply. So we got weak water supply over here too, huh? So we got a lot to work on this city in the weeks ahead here. And we are losing even more cash. Okay. Okay. So we got some crime out here. So let's see our water supply here for the moment anyway. Yeah, so it looks like we don't have enough water right now. Yeah, see, water should be flowing. We just don't have, seems like, enough water supply. So what I'm going to have to do, let's go ahead and throw down some water pumps here. Alright, so that connects those guys. Let me get rid of the road here so I can actually see the pipe connections. Make sure everybody's connected here. To the mains, essentially the water mains we need to have connected here. Oh yeah, so it looks like we get some water flowing there now. Alright. It looks like we are going to need some more water pumps here. Now this should be fresh water, so I shouldn't need a desalinization. Right. The water pump should work effectively. Alright, there we go. We got some building going on here. Alright, how else? I mean, we got a ton of pumps over here. All hooked up, right? Yep, all powered. And those guys aren't connected because just the way it's built. The water flowing here, but it doesn't appear to have water flowing anywhere here for some reason. I don't understand why that is. Let's see here. See if we can get these guys connected up here. Okay. Oops. Oopsie, oopsie, oopsie. And we are connected back up here, but it doesn't seem like the water's flowing. Oh dear, we're going to be running out of cash soon. Now I got to start worrying about this budget here. We just don't have any residential or commercial demand. I don't know. I don't know how to get people in here. Unless I drop taxes completely. So how's our water flow? Let's take a look at overall water flow here. Some spots, because they're not connected up to the main stuff. It looks like we got mostly water flowing now. Alright, so let's... Maybe we need a water tower. See where else I can throw pumps down here. I can throw a water pump here. I'll just... Uh-oh, crime. Yes, I know. Crime. We're gonna have to do something about that. Unfortunately, it's gonna have to... We're gonna have to be a little crime-ridden here, unfortunately. I know you don't have power. That's the problem. And getting power to you is going to be a bit of an issue unless I do something like this. So let's zoom in here. Just having the train run along there is not really going to be too beneficial to us. So what I'm going to want to do, let's go ahead and pause this real quick so I can do what I need to do here. And that's unpause because I don't want the train there. All right, now pause. Thank you. All right. Let's go ahead and bulldoze this. Clear up our rubble. So I'm going to have to get rid of my trees. Unfortunately, the trees I got there to keep down pollution, but unfortunately, we're going to have to do what we need to do here. And that's get our rail system going that way so we can throw down some more water pumps here. Pump. And we still need to get power to them. Which means I guess I'll just run a power line from here. Alright, so let's go ahead and turtle that anyway. Okay, see, that's the problem there. We've got the subway line running underneath there too, don't we? Alright, so we got water running, so let's go ahead and do water pipes. Water pipes. Alright, how's that doing? Oh, okay, there we go. That got them connected. Alright. Alright, that seemed to help with the water situation a bit. Okay. Alright. Now we just gotta figure out how to get people to come to our city. I don't know. I don't know how yet. I've lowered taxes as much as I dare. We got some nice media coming in now anyway. So I'm really gonna have to raise tax rates on these guys here and see what happens. We got some construction. I might have to bump up construction and finance. Want that 10%. There we go. Okay. So what's our median tax rate right now is 9%. All right, let's bump finance up to. Oops. No, we're not lasting too much longer here. Let's bump that up to 9%. Okay. Yeah, petrochemicals really dropped. Tax rates there. I don't know what else I can do though. I might have to take out a bond here. Alright, so let's go ahead and file. Let's save this city as Tantinidess 2, shall we? Just in case we need to start over. And we'll pick this up next week. Alright, so I think in the meantime, we'll see how things go. Yeah, so neighbor connections don't help us here, it seems. They only start up in SimCity 3000. I was hoping to get some business deals. So we'll have to see. Got all that. Try to see if there's anything else I want to do here. Or can do. I don't think I can right now. I just can't do any lower taxes because I'm just not going to have enough funds here. I've got no ordinances that I can. I mean, well, I do have ordinances, but they're only going to hurt that to begin with, and I don't think it's really going to. Yeah, it's not really going to help us all that much at this point. See, this is why I like building in sandbox mode. Is I can't run a city. All right, well, we'll deal with that as is, and we'll pick this up again next week and see if our city lasts beyond two episodes here. In the meantime, we're going to pause here so we can switch out to Planet Coaster and get some Planet Coaster building going there. Hopefully, we'll have a bit better luck having a successful wintry holiday style theme park here. So let me say thank you for watching our retro gaming portion of today's stream, everybody. Stick around. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes here with Planet Coaster. Meantime, it's BJ Waller saying thanks for watching our retro gaming with SimCity 2000. Until next time, I will see you guys in game.